it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, premieres funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, I'm turning a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that like button, and most importantly, hit that bell button so you know when my videos are dropping. Alright, with that being said, let's get to the business. Let's recap the Ravens draft. You know what I'm saying? I had personal interest in this largely because Lamar Jackson is one of my favorite players, and I need to make sure he's taken care of. Also, I love y'all in Baltimore, man. Y'all rocking with your boy heavy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And, you know, look, I got y'all. You feel me? At the recent events that transpired a couple weeks ago, and I seen who was repping y'all, I got y'all. I'm going to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. I ain't going to leave y'all hanging like that. I would feel bad if that's all y'all had on YouTube was that. I got y'all though. You feel me? Big Fisk is here. With that being said, I like the draft. I do. Now, what I will say is this. Y'all had a lot of the same needs as my Giants did. And when I look at y'all draft, it looks similar to what my Giants did, as in get a playmaking receiver to help your young quarterback in the first with your first pick. And then with your second pick, take a pass rusher. Now, I will say you're welcome. Okay, on behalf of Dave Gettleman and Joe Judge and the rest of the Giants organization, Baltimore, you're welcome for Rashod Bateman. Because the Giants were choosing between Tooney and Bateman. Only reason why we went with Tooney over Bateman is because we had Kenny Golladay. And we needed a faster, more explosive playmaker to complement what Kenny Golladay does. So we went with him over Bateman. Now, I love Bateman. Me personally, I wanted Bateman, or I wanted Terrace Marshall, for the big boy from LSU. I really didn't have Tooney on my radar that much, but it makes sense looking back at it. And I think if you look at the Ravens already have a Tooney. They got Hollywood Brown. So they needed somebody like a Rashod Bateman to go opposite of Hollywood Brown, who can make possession catches, who can go up there, grab a damn ball, and most importantly, make Lamar look good. He has a high catch radius, kind of like the Julio Jones, kind of like a Mike Evans. Lamar doesn't have to be perfect when he throws a Rashod Bateman, and that's exactly what Lamar Jackson needed. So now, instead of those balls being incomplete, they're going to be catches, which in turn makes him look accurate, which in turn increases his completion percentage and can shut these haters up who always say Lamar Jackson can't throw. So one hand washes the other. It's a trickle down effect. One of my favorite words of the draft process so far, it's a trickle down effect. Love the Rashod Bateman pick. I called him Baby Julio coming into the draft when I did my draft previews. Listen, a lot of my draft content was on my Giants channel. Please forgive me for that. I should have did more draft content on this main channel, but it is what it is. But I definitely have 2 Rashod Bateman videos on my Giants channel. I love this kid. As far as Jason Uwe goes, you know what I'm saying, comes out of Penn State, ran, and look, check this out. I'll put it to you this way, right? At the end of the day, if the Ravens take him, he nice. I'm not going to sit here and act like I can judge a lot of these pass rushers. And I'm going to tell y'all the same thing I said about my pass rusher. They're in college, which means only like, if they play 10 games or whatever, only like 3 of them are going to be elite left tackles. So a lot of times when you draft these pass rushers, you're drafting no potential. Unless it's a Clowney or you know what I'm saying, a Myles Garrett who's like some kind of elite, I'm talking like elite athlete or dominant pass rushers. When you draft these pass rushers, you drafting on potentials. You know what I'm saying? So it really just comes down to, do you think this guy, you think his skill set can translate into the to the pros? You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. And I just feel like the Ravens think he's an athletic, they think he's an athletic player who they can mold into something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest with you, when I look at the damn stat line, I'm not impressed with his college stat line. I'm trying. Yo, I'm trying. Yo, it got me over here looking sad right now. Listen, man, I'm trying, okay? I can't defend it. He had 13 sacks in 3 years. I'm sorry. I tried, Ravens fans. I tried. I was sounding corny. I'm sounding corny right now, trying to make this sound good. I don't know. He had 13 sacks. The Saints took some guy who had less than that. So I'm just looking at it. When it comes to these pass rushes, teams is reaching. So I'm just going to suppose that they saw some traits and tendencies that they liked on film. Alright, I'm not going to sit here and bullshit y'all and make it seem like this guy is some great guy. I don't know. But I trust the Ravens organization. They know what they're doing. That's all I can say. I'm just going to fall back on the pedigree. Because damn it, the stats don't add up. Especially for a first round pick. But with that being said, they also got some guy named Ben Cleveland. They call this dude the Mountain. They're calling the freaking Mountain. He's a 6'6 guard. 6'6", 343. He plays guard. That's exactly what the Ravens need, man. Because all the Ravens want to do is run a damn ball anyway. So now you got a 6'6", 343-pound guard called the Mountain. He moving every damn thing. So shout out to him. Also, allegedly, Eric DeCosta came out and said that that's a Harbaugh pick. Like Jim Harbaugh wanted him and was also willing to trade up to get him. So that's really a Harbaugh pick. Then they drafted Brandon Stevens, who I don't know what the hell he is. Is he a safety or a corner? I don't know. He played running back and then he transferred to corner. Allegedly, he has the body of a safety for the pros. So we'll see what they do with Brandon Stevens in Baltimore. Probably safety, because the cornerback position is loaded in Baltimore. And I'm actually about to get to this Sean Wade kid in a minute, who's a steal for the Ravens. This Sean Wade kid is a steal. But they also got Tylan Wallace, wide receiver out of Oklahoma. Don't drop shit. He's got a lot of injury history, torn ACL. And he also had a sprain in that same knee, his right knee, torn ACL in the right knee. Then he sprained that same knee the next year. Definitely has some injury history. So between him and Sammy Watkins, I'm sure the medical staff will had their hands full. I know I ain't shit. But just to wrap this up, it took a fullback, Ben Mason, with the last pick. Basically, he's just there to block. Fullback / tight end. He's there to block. Some guy named Dillian Hayes, a defensive end. I don't know much about him. He's a 5th round defensive end out of Notre Dame. So my thing is, if he came from Notre Dame, he's got pedigree. That's all I'm gonna say. If he came from Notre Dame, he definitely got some kind of pedigree. He had 9 sacks and 20 tackles for loss. So he actually has a better stat line. Well, no, he doesn't. That's in 4. Oh, that's in 4 years? Yeah, these pass rushers, what the fuck? Yo, do college pass rush, do they not get sacks in college? But anyway, this Sean Wade kid was supposed to be a 1st round pick at the nickel at the slot position, but his draft stock fell because they put him at outside corner. So what the Ravens are hoping to do is the Ravens want to put him back in the slot because Tavon Young can't stay healthy. So basically, the Ravens got a 1st round corner, slot corner, in the 5th round. They just put him in outside. He ain't do too well there, but the Ravens are going to put him in the slot. So he's a stud. That's probably the Ravens' biggest steal of the draft. But other than that, that's it, that's all. I give the draft overall, just for the simple fact that they went out there and got Lamar Jackson, Rashod Bateman, the draft is an A. And then they get a 6'6 guard in the 3rd round called the Mountain. Yeah, draft is an A. But that's it, that's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.